We are live. I know it should have been for 11 o'clock, but I told you, Adam, Jackie, and I are going to try to get on a little bit earlier in the event there is anything. All right. So I've sent her the notification, so I'm waiting for her to come on. Notification sent. Two persons are on. Good morning. Good to have you on. Waiting for Madam Jackie to get on. I've added her. Hold tight, not yet 11 o'clock. Grab your coffee or tea or water. And let's see what's going on here. Here she, okay. I've just added her, guys. Let's see if she jumps on. Morning, Madam Jackie. Madam Jackie is on, guys.
Good morning, guys.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday already? My gosh.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Right?
Yes, happy Tuesday.
February done. Going down in a couple days. No.
I know. This is too much. I can't take it.
I'm telling you,
it's too much.
It's nerve-wracking. But good to see you, Madam Jackie, out there.
Yes.
In the
you
Cape
too.
Central.
You're looking splendid in your fuchsia today.
Oh, my thanks, Madam Jackie. And you know, that's exactly what we call it, is fuchsia. And it's a long time I've heard that. Right?
Yes.
They call it everything else, but we know it is fuchsia.
It's fuchsia.
I mean, also the fuchsia lipstick because it was too much. But it's going to be back on the line, right? Guys, we have 4 persons on, and things happen as we go along. We started out and we said we want to be able to do our lives even twice a week or once a week, but things happen, and so understand, it will not be to do it with a frequency. It's not that we want to, but things happen. What is important is that we will do our best and we'll hear from the both of us, right? That's what we can commit to. But we're still not going to do it without Jackie in a 2-3 weeks, right? Guys, as soon as you come on the live, please light it up, right? Drop a little emoji. Okay, subscribe to my channel. And also, my Jackie's, all the details are on the description. So here what happened now. We're going to get this show on the road. Yes? The topic we're going to hit on, guys, is Pan-African Village. And I want you guys to understand that Madam Jackie and myself, we have vested interest in the PAV.
In the Pan-African Village.
Right. So separate and apart from just promoting, we have vested interest. And so therefore, whenever there's anything that comes on, we think that is important, we're going to share it. All right. So Pan-African Village, PAV for short, for those who may not know, right? We can always get somebody brand new green that log on. We are bringing them back in.
Yes.
Today, this meeting. There are a couple of things going on. But let me start with our public service announcement. Guys, Kotaka International Airport in Ghana has been renamed and it is now the Accra International Airport. So that may go online, booking your tickets or whatever. If you still see Kotaka, fine, the new name will be coming, but it is official. Okay, and for those who was not aware, and you go on at some point and you see Accra International Airport, it is the very same one. It's just a name change. All right. So the new name officially is Accra International Airport. But again, you go on websites, booking tickets or whatever, it's obvious you may still be seeing Kotaka because this is happening in real time. Yeah, a couple of days ago. The next I want to bring to you guys is Greenwich Park Development. I told you I'm an independent contractor. Yeah, for them. Phase 1 is up and running, things going on, guys.
Wow.
And again, 2, 3, 4 bedroom, their townhouses, and completion in September. And I'm bringing them in the fore again because activity is going on. I am happy with what I'm seeing. I'm not going to promote or represent at this stage of the game. You know what I mean, Madam Jackie?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
anything that you don't believe in.
Yes, it's not going to just came in. Now, when I can say A, B, C, D, E, you know, rest assured that certain levels of due diligence has taken place. And the developers, Indigo Homes, they have a Lee Mensa Park and a Yaripa Park under their bed, right? No roof, no drop off, no leaking's not going on. And so I can now say to you again, investment. Because Madam Jackie, we have to be able to tailor our conversations to all and sundry. And there are many out there who have no interest in building anything, whether in a car,
absolutely,
etc. They want to know, can I get somewhere where I can have some security? Is it dated A, B, C, D, E? This is my money. And so this development here, it's the largest of the other two, i.e. Mensa Park and Oyari Park. And so you're talking phase 1. That's going to be completed in September, Jackie, of this year.
Wow.
Then you do the couple of other phases. You know, you're talking, you know, a few short years. And so I am saying if you can come in now, fantastic, because it's 2, 3, 4. But if you're not able to come in now, the other phases when they come in, do not lose sight. The prices are fantastic, right? The vlog that I did and the live that we did where I mentioned amount, you're talking 300 plus
homes
under 380,000 US dollars. You can end up with two fabulous 2-bedroom townhouses. Yes,
two bed.
You can get 2.
Wow.
And remember, anything Diane is stuff, she can bring the receipts, right? So when you look at it, if you have that kind of funds available, you're not talking 1, you're talking 2. So for investment,
it's a great investment. Real estate in Ghana is a really good investment. I mean,
and
you can't lose.
Who intending to move in full time, what you're looking at, that is an investment can work for you. That we can cover in consultation, right? So again, Jackie, I'm saying in your circle, promote that also, because a lot of the due diligence, I'll be able to say, okay, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
And literally a pathway to who is able to. Let me just leave it like that. Okay? And also because they have an active office, and I've been to the office on more than one occasion, I am comfortable with that. All right? Guys, so that's it on Greenwich Park development. And the reason why I just share this little bit to you know, Jackie, is I got a call, guys. And last when I come like it up, I got a call. And it's an American young lady. And you know, she was like, small business owner. And she says, I have a Jamaican here with me. And she said she knows no Jamaican in Ghana. And of course, this American said, really? She says, I'm Jamaican, and that's what she called me. And I was like, oh. I said, let me talk to this person. And guys, I spoke with the lady, and she hails from the West, Canada, to
Mm-hmm.
be specific. And I will not, what I'm sharing is what I will divulge. And
Yeah.
I said, no, you don't know that you ever met a Jamaican. They said, no, she and her husband is here, they're retired. So, I
Yeah.
asked the question. Then she wasn't open to do any meetup to come online. I understand that, to come on the channel. And I asked her the questions, then, a couple of questions. And guys, in Canada, Jackie, YouTube again. But they looked at Ghana using YouTube, and they made contact with a
Wow.
developer because both she and her husband saw the project that developer was doing in a particular
Mm-hmm.
area in Accra, region in Accra. It's outside
Yeah.
of the popular places that you may come to, a little bit out.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, we were interested in what we saw. So same thing, they made contact. And guys, that developer did houses, yes, gated type of thing. And she
Okay.
said we did visit Ghana once prior to meet and look at it. And Jackie, guys, that's what she and her husband invested in.
Wow.
And so
Nice.
they went back to Canada observing everything. They had a good relationship with the contractor, and who also had a couple of other properties under their belt. And
Right.
they decided all is well. And so they officially came in, over in Ghana, pack up and ship up. And
Yeah.
she says both she and her husband enjoying
Wow.
their retirement and
Nice.
their I
Nice.
share that to say to you guys, while you see Madam Jackie and I, we are online, we are open to the global space.
Oh, we have other
There
things we're doing.
are so many out there that you and
Yeah.
and you to Madam Jackie, we don't know who is here. There
I
are
know.
persons that just want that quiet, enjoying
Absolutely.
their life,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes.
They will probably every now and again may look at certain things from afar, but they're
Yeah.
not glued to it. What's my point
Yeah.
in saying
Exactly.
this? I want
Exactly.
you guys that are regular viewers of Diane's channel and you're tuning to the live that Madam Jackie and I presented to know that those of you who watch social media 24/7, I am saying to you that if you want to see, I
Mm-hmm.
will say it again, do something now. Do something now.
Yeah,
Right?
it's true because there's a lot going on here in Ghana. I
Yes,
mean, and especially because the infrastructure is being worked on. So,
yes,
once you have good roads, people can travel, easily from one place to the other. So, I mean, there are housing developments coming up. I mean, it's great opportunities for investment because not everybody is going to be able to buy a home, but people still need a place to live and they're going to pay rent. And we have such a
absolutely.
young population that also needs places to rent. So whether it be, I mean, a big house, a townhouse, a tiny home, affordable housing, I'm telling you, it's the new frontier. It's a
The
new frontier,
investor
and
cannot lose out. The
yes,
investor who has it. Because if you have an investor, for argument's sake, Jackie, that says,
yeah,
okay, I've been living in the West, whatever, I want to sell this, whatever, they can make that
absolutely,
decision as an investor. Buy
yes, yeah,
these townhouse, either 1, 2, 3, or whatever, and it works for them, right?
exactly,
They
exactly,
talk about managing those
right,
type of individuals, investors, yes?
yeah,
And so
yeah,
we're looking at short-term rentals, long-term rentals. The
yeah,
bottom line is they are watching their
yeah,
investment go, yeah,
right,
because they are early on it. The
yeah,
key is who will manage, who will be able to fill all
yeah,
the requirements that I will need. Because
yeah.
there are a lot of people here that, the truth be told, they don't have the administrative skills at all. I mean, call it what it is, right?
Oh, absolutely zero. Absolutely zero. I can call it what it is. We know. We
Yeah,
know.
right?
No
So,
customer
and you
service,
know
no
who
follow
has
up. no follow
No,
through, no follow up, no nothing. Like you're just
no.
sucking up. You're just sucking up air, literally.
There you go. And then you
Sorry.
also have those, let's call it, you have some money, but you don't have the brain smart. And it's so I go,
Right.
because we have
Yeah.
book smart and we have street smart. So here what
Yeah.
happened. You just sometimes don't even want to be bothered with the details. So you drop your money here, but guess what happened? Yes? As time goes by and something happens, this is
Mm.
when you start taking it to a different level and
Mm-hmm.
start behaving in a manner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guess what happens? If you know that is you, that is why you need someone to manage your affairs for you.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
whether you
And
are here or abroad, you know
yeah.
who you are. Yeah?
Yeah.
You have the money, you work hard, doing whatever. But that's not I should say, your expertise. Yes? And it's okay. So you must ensure you
And
find
and and
person
Diane,
or persons
you know,
who can
I
assist
do
you.
understand, some people's apprehension in, basically having a total stranger manage, your property. But there are certain things that you and I have in place that I think people can rest assured that, if they do decide to take that dive, um I think you and I are pretty good at giving people the comfort level that they need, in order to build a relationship of trust and transparency. And I think that's a lot of people's, hesitation and apprehension. And then there's so much out there in the global space about, oh, this is going on, that is going on. Meanwhile, there are many people here who have, you know decided that, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and they're ahead of the game. Quite honestly, they're
Yes,
way ahead of the game, while you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs and, trying to figure out, okay, shouldn't I? Listen, make a decision. Make a decision and know, who you can trust. And, Diane, you and I see that quite often, even with people who contact for consultations. It's kind of like, you know, you're always shopping but never buying. Like buy,
I like
you
that
know?
phrase. No,
Yeah.
repeat the phrase again. Shopping, never mind.
You're always shopping and never buying. You're just shopping.
Absolutely.
Shop. Shop.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then you have those, Jackie,
Yes.
yeah,
A
who
lot.
reach out. They are
Yeah.
not prepared to pay. They want the
No.
service for $0.
For free.
And
For
so
free.
what they will do is go and in search
Yeah.
and try to do what they can. But I'm going to say this, whoever the cap fits under any of these categories that we are speaking about, I want you to understand that you also take accountability if it
Absolutely.
doesn't go the way you want it to go. Guys, you come on, light up the light, please.
It's true.
Diane
It's true.
is not going to listen to part of the story. And Madam Jackie know that about me already. I
Yes.
want if I like you. You see, if I like you, that's when you're going to tell me the beginning, the middle, and the end. I'm
Yeah.
not going to jump on any bandwagon
Yeah.
based on how I feel with
Yeah.
the end. Because if we get to the crux of the matter,
Yeah.
you made a decision. And I'm
Yeah.
saying accept accountability.
Yes.
Because things are happening, things can happen for you, but you have to make a step and
Absolutely.
understand. Worse if you're not someone that can travel back to Ghana
Right.
2, 3 times a year.
Yes.
You
Exactly.
think about that long and hard. Right or wrong, Jackie?
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely
The
correct.
last,
You know.
the last public service announcement, which is going to lead us right into the subject matter. Drum roll, Madam Jackie. Give me a little drum roll.
Da-da-da-da-da. Boom.
Jamaica, yes, international renowned
Reggae.
dancehall artist Popcorn was in Ghana. Don't know if he's still in Ghana,
I don't think so.
but he came to Ghana. Now
Yes.
understand when I talk and hide up. I tell you I'm a born Jamaica, right? And that is
Mhm.
where the introduction is coming from. Born Jamaican and will forever be a born Jamaican
Jamaica.
with Ghanaian citizenship. right? New dual citizenship. Don't ask me what song Popcorn sing. I can't tell you, right? I don't know the
Family.
song.
And we say family.
Oh no, see,
Anyway.
Madam Jackie, you better than I, guys. But what I can say to you about this renowned Jamaican dancehall artist, again renowned on the international scale, is that whilst I was in Jamaica looking into God, and you looking, he came up on my timeline because he was in Ghana at the time. And I was like, wow. And that was when I knew or found out that a lot of the Ghanaians love his music
They love,
and he's
love,
quite
love,
popular.
love him. Especially the youth.
Also,
They love him.
yes, it was one excitement. I was like, wait. And then I also saw content where he made an investment in real estate, right? And so that stuck with me because whilst there are other entertainers that came to Ghana, right? Another one
Yeah.
where I know the song because I'm from that era. Beanie Man,
Yeah.
I tuned into that from Jamaica when Beanie Man came. But the popcorn that stayed with me is that he made an investment, right?
Yes.
So fast forward, here it is. He came to Ghana, and guys, I saw a posting where he was installed as a sub chief and Asebu. Why is that interesting to Diane is? Let's
Yeah.
start going through the description, Madam
Yeah.
Jackie. Let's look at the description.
Yes.
And you know I've spoken about investing in
Yeah.
PAV Asebu.
Yeah.
And we're
Yes.
talking about the noise, and I keep saying hold the line. And that I also said, separate and apart from those who are building houses or bought their plots for building houses, right? And things happen. I am saying development is here.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
so with popcorn in Asebu and being installed as a sub-chief by traditional leaders, I am saying that level of promotion and marketing bodes extremely well
Yes.
for the Pan-African village in Asebu.
It really does, Diane. It
Yes,
does.
that young man,
Yes. And
at the
let me
level
just say,
that he's at internationally, yes, he has his team. This is where you heard me talk about, you arm yourself. So you need attorney, you can pay if you're a good attorney. Are you understanding what I'm saying, guys? You need broker, you need advisors, you can pay for that. And so if popcorn pops up on this little channel, on this Jamaican that's living here, I would hope that you are intending to invest heavily in a stable. Persons bought plots of land there for commercial with the view to do something commercial. And so I hope that his intro, yes, at Asebu will bring much development because that will be a boost for the village, fully, without a doubt. And that is what gets me excited. That I'm hoping that he invests in thousands of acres of land. I think the Pan-African village could do with a nice mall. In Accra, we have ANC mall, we have Accra mall. I think the Pan-African village can do with a mall. And it leads me to what can you build and what can you not build down at Asebu. Unfortunately, guys, there is no appendix. There have been discussions, Madam Jackie, but there is no appendix that you have received in the allocation document or in an evaluation. And yet to receive an indenture coming up to a year now because there are issues with it, but that's administrative. We're not going to start today. But on the allocation document, there's nothing, no supplementary document, as I said, appendix, to say you cannot build this or you cannot build that, Madam Jackie.
Right. Well, I can speak to that, Diane. Personally.
Okay, when I finish, you'll take that in.
Yeah.
But I'm tying it that another thing that they say is going to be taking place down there is a church is going to be built. And from what I gather, right, church with other things going on, not just a little church. But from what I gather is that there is no turning back because the go ahead was already given by the paramount chief. And there is going to be an upcoming town hall. Now you all know Diane is a Christian. So I have no challenge because I'm a church goer. But the question as to what you can build and what you can build, and Jackie will go into that. If you in obtaining allocation document and then finally indenture, if those terms are not in there, then Madam Jackie can probably decide how does one deal with such. What I'm here to say when I say holy land, with or without you, suffice to say, development is going to take place at Pan-African Village, and it's not purely residential.
Right.
Madam Jackie?
Yes.
Like up the live, please, guys. Your thoughts, Madam. I did a mouthful.
Okay. Yes. So Diane, so yeah, it was a wonderful, definitely a wonderful thing that popcorn came through in the Pan African Village. I think it was a wonderful marketing strategy on behalf of the owners of Pan African Village, for sure. And yeah, I'll tell you a funny thing about a funny story about popcorn. I went to the airport one time, Montego Bay Airport. Dan, can you hear me?
Yes, darling, I'm hearing you
Okay.
well.
Yes, I went to Montego Bay Airport one time and I get to the counter. So this girl, she look at me and she said, "Are you related to Popcorn? Because he and I have the same, what is it, surname, last name? His legal name. And I
Really?
are the same. So, yes, really. I don't know if we're actually relatives or not, but we do bear the same last name." And so I just said, "Yes, it's my cousin." One piece of excitement at the airport.
That's not objective to you people. Lord have mercy.
I just did with love. One piece of excitement at the airport. He's like, "Can you introduce me to him? Hear me, I'll see what I can do." anyway, to Pan African Village now, Diane. So, um, Pan African Village, their site plan has designations, in regards to the plots, and what can be built on the plots. I happen to be the owner of one of the few plots that you can build a shopping mall on. So I do know that those things, and there are plots. I've purchased plots for people where in areas that are designated for church, areas that are designated for park, and so on and so forth. So the complete site plan for the Pan African Village was pre-designated when they demarcated all of the lands. So it was already done. So yes, um, things can be built there, and when the right time comes, yes, the shopping mall will be built.
Okay, well,
when
let's go to point that to Jackie, because until I get the indenture, right?
Yeah.
Then once I obtain the indenture, you know that Commerical Gwaan, Madam Jackie. We don't have to pick up in that audience register today.
Yes.
But until I get that indenture, I will go through it with a fine-tooth comb and see for myself. But I will take your wording for it because, as I said, the allocation document, as you know, does not speak to that. So
yeah,
guys,
there are certain areas for residential, and various different types of buildings. I don't think inside there's anything really for like shops, but there are areas designated for specific amenities, I should say, parks, so on and so forth, green
Nice.
space, all of those
Yes.
things. Yes.
Fantastic. So
Yes.
guys, PAV, or is the type of publicity that we want on a
It
larger
is.
scale. Because
Absolutely.
again, with an entertainment like a popcorn, and these guys, when they know how to earn the coins, yeah,
Yeah.
they can attract. I'm telling you guys, a host of investment right there,
Yeah.
and
I think.
once you see activity, Jackie, you know
Yeah.
people who keep not going on, all of a sudden they start doing something, right or wrong.
No, you're right. And let me also say this, Diane. I think one of the main reasons why he, as a reggae artist, may have been drawn to the Pan African village is because it is known that it has one of the densest population of Jamaicans or Caribbeans that can be shown throughout Ghana. Like,
History.
yes, I mean, not even the history, but in people coming from the West, it is known that there are a lot of Jamaicans that have gravitated towards that area.
Mm.
I mean, it's no there. I mean, there's everyone there, and maybe there are more Jamaicans that are spread throughout Ghana in small, small pockets. But I think I
Yeah.
should use the word the concentration. Then let me say the
Yeah.
concentration of
Yeah.
Caribbeans, Jamaicans, whether it be from the UK, from the US, from Canada, are in and around that Asebu traditional council area. So that may be one of the reasons why, he could have been drawn to that area because instead of like Accra or Volta where everybody kind of spread out, there's a higher concentration in that small
Okay. And
area.
likewise, Kumasi. And that would be the
Ex-
same for like Kumasi. Yes.
right.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
Well,
and
well,
we
that's
love the
fantastic.
water because we're
Eh?
island people. We love being near the water, and there are a few different things.
And and
And
I
and
and,
and
and mm,
and I tell you something,
sorry.
popcorn. One of his signature things is popcorn. Love to be by the river. His whole
Ah,
thing. Yeah, oh listen, I can tell you a lot about him. Love river. He's always at the river cooking. The old time you're from Kingston, so I don't know if you know this, but the country people them we like to go to the river, go set up with pots and cook and
mm,
go dip up in the river and all of those things. That's one of his most his things that he's very popular for going to cook down by the river.
ah.
So when you
Well,
saw him
Diane,
at that river by Asebu, I was like, okay, okay, okay.
well, okay.
So yeah, if you know who he
Popcorn,
is,
the
there's certain
cousin,
things that you'll be like, all right, so yeah,
popcorn, the cousin
yeah,
who was identified as your cousin. She reading around here on the channel. So I sincerely hope on your next visit, yeah, you try
yeah.
to know because she surely knows more about you than I do, right? Because remember, all I do is
A long time, I follow
you
him. A long
all
time,
the
I follow
time,
him.
right?
Yeah,
But guys, that's wonderful. Jackie, at this point, could we
yeah.
take a break and go through the comments to welcome our people and then we start go deep down into our description? The
Oh,
comments.
okay. There aren't too many comments today. Just Abdullah Madu saying hi, hi, and then Myrna James earlier said hi, Jackie and Diane. That was it. And then
Hello.
there was a few other comments that I had to block because how every time we get somebody coming on with their nonsense. So we don't have
Um,
time for that. We're here to do business. We're not here to respond to stupidity.
and as usual, let me tell you something, Madam Jackie, don't tell me these things, because
Just block.
so I didn't know what kind of order it is.
Yeah. I don't.
People
I have
doing.
no time for that for people and their
Sorry
nonsense.
guys, it's been like automatic. I'm pulling up
Yeah,
something. Bear with me.
we're on here
Understand
giving,
me.
giving
Thanks.
information, not to be answering people's nonsensical questions.
Okay. So guys, you're here. Like up the like, please love it up. So Jackie, let's go
Yes,
straight in. We covered that, so that's good. Based on what
yeah,
you have seen on your paperwork with
yeah,
investment, you can get stuff going on, and we are happy for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it's good. It's good. I'm hoping
absolutely.
that it will bring some more people to the Pan African Village. You know, and who are serious about building and developing and
Yeah.
so on and
But
so forth.
those who
They do
have
still
those
have lands
voices that they
available.
can. Because Jackie, at
Yeah,
the end of the day, not everyone is able to financially. So what we're looking
exactly.
for are those with the capital, right?
Yes.
Because that's the
Yeah.
promotion for Ghana,
Yeah.
and as I said, we want persons to know if you have the change, come. Yes, and that is what it is. You have those who can and those who cannot, only can do
Yeah.
their little thing. We know
Exactly.
God place to blow up. So we're
Yes.
calling everybody who have money, who are business minded. And they say, wait,
Exactly.
let's see what's
Yeah,
going
and Diane, let me say
Yeah,
this. Even if you don't want to build or whatever, we can help you find somewhere to rent because it's not everybody wants the responsibility of a house,
absolutely.
but
Absolutely.
you can find nice place to rent. And even if you want to maybe invest in a house or whatever, you can invest in an apartment to do Airbnb, whatever it is that you want as far as your investment portfolio is concerned.
Yeah,
We got you. We got
we
you.
can absolutely. And that is it, guys. What this live is all about, our show, our real
Yeah.
talk, is it's
Yes.
not narrow. Yes?
Yeah.
You may say, me just follow me and my little own. Listen, no country can get to the next level with only me and my own. Understand that? And
Yeah.
so, therefore, everybody comes from different walks of life. Yes?
Absolutely.
And have different needs. We have to be
Yep.
able to speak to each and every one of those needs. So we do not leave anyone out because we are promoting not a
Yes.
part of Ghana, but the country
Oh, the whole of
of
Ghana.
Ghana. Very important. You understand, right? And so in on the PAB, Jackie,
Uh
when
huh.
they started this out back in the 2017 or 19, they started out at 700 US dollars per plot.
Yes.
Guys, 1,500 US dollars per plot. Now, what does the administrative cost entails?
Oh,
Right?
hold on,
Jackie?
Diane. Sorry, Diane. Give me a second. I need to clarify a comment that someone made. Myrna James, I was not referring to you as rubbish. Please, I was talking about someone else who had posted in the chat that I had to block. So please,
Let me see.
I
What
wasn't
is
referring to you. I said Myrna James said hello, and I said hi, Myrna James. I
and
was
I
not
said hi.
referring to you, sweetheart. Please do not misunderstand my comment. I was not referring to you. Someone else posted some rubbish asking about they want Jamaican girl and so on and so forth. And that is who I was referring to. So I just wanted to clarify that very quickly. So
So
please,
the
I think you
translating,
misunderstood what I was saying, Myrna.
did Myrna have a question? So what is
No,
she
she
saying?
just said hi, Diane and Jackie, and I said hi, Myrna,
I
and
said
then I
hi,
went
but
on
what
to
is your
and I went
concern?
on to talk about somebody else that had posted some rubbish in the chat. So Myrna, please, it had nothing to do with your comment. I
No,
said hello to you. I
Jackie, help me out
apologize
a
if you
minute, please.
misunderstood.
Jackie, could you
Yeah.
please help me? Could you read what she has responded? What she's saying? All I can say
She
is I'm
said, I am
sorry.
sorry you think my opinion is rubbish, Jackie. As you are obviously not open to others' opinion, then I need to move on. Still wishing you all the best. I never said anything. You only
That's all.
posted.
So what's your opinion? Myrna, do you have a question, Myrna?
Diane,
I'm sorry.
Diane, let me finish. Diane, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me read what she said. She said,
Yeah.
hi, Diane and Jackie. That was it. All I
Oh,
said was, hi, Myrna. And then I said there were some other people who posted some nonsense in here and I blocked them. So I don't know how she misunderstood that, but she didn't
yeah.
put any other comment and she didn't put
Wow.
any other opinion in here. If you did, I
Okay.
didn't see that. It didn't come up in the chat. So there was nothing else from you, Myrna, other than hi, Diane and Jackie. That is all that I saw. It was this
Okay.
print that Jackson that posted some nonsense about I want a Jamaican girl. That's not what we're here for. We're not a dating site.
Oh, somebody said that. Thank God we can see. We can see that.
Yes. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She said,
Um,
"Okay, my
no,
apology. I thought you were responding to my second comment." No, Myrna, I didn't. I didn't see any second comment from you. All I saw was when we just came on. You said, "Hi, Diane and Jackie." That is all that I saw. So if you had another comment, please post it again so we can
Yes,
respond. Thank
yes,
you.
please, Murno,
Yeah.
Dan S.
Yeah.
background. Even if we disagree, I can handle it, darling. Trust me.
Yes,
So,
yeah,
so
absolutely. No,
make your
I
comment
would never,
earlier.
yeah,
Yeah.
we don't disrespect anybody like
Don't
that
make
here.
it funny sound like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
We're
we
not
just
going
block people who are on here, having some, I don't know. You have some mentally ill people out there. I
to.
don't know.
All right. So, Mary, until you repost that, we're moving on. So,
Yeah.
the 1,500, and we hear administrative costs. I
Yeah.
think it's fair to ask what the administrative costs include. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And the reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because I'm also I got a little bit of information until
Hmm.
there's more on it
Right.
about survey of plots, and there may be inaccuracies with
Yes.
plots, um, what you call it, the measurements, number one. And if
Yeah,
you look
the
at the
survey,
description,
the
you're going to
bounds.
have
Yeah.
encroachment. You see, I have encroachment. Everything is leading. My thing's tight. It follow. It's not scattered all over the place. Because
Yeah.
I can share with you guys that someone who I know met,
Uh-huh.
they had hell and powder house in the region where they were at.
Mm.
They built their house thinking all was well.
Mm-hmm.
And the neighbors, whether they were abroad, when you live for a period of time and come back,
Yeah.
they return. And I'm going to say this to you, hell and powder house, when
Wow.
they shared with me the level of acrimony, because they alleged that her property was encroaching on theirs.
What?
Yes. So now
Wow.
I put this to the Pan African village because of the information that I got, some information about
Yeah.
their surveys, there's an issue going on with some plots. Yes.
Yeah.
When you have that, because we're talking, guys, if there is any issue
Right.
with your survey, it means that
It's a big
the
problem.
indenture, the indenture has to be done over again, right or wrong. Now, if you're
Absolutely.
somebody, like up the line when you come on, please. If you're somebody that has started building, I'm going to run this out, Jackie, and then you take it over. If you're
Yeah.
somebody who started building, or you have put up some fence wall or whatever, what happens down the road if you hear you're encroaching on another? How is that dealt with? Who
Yeah.
is going to take the cost for that? These are not things
Exactly.
that are immediate. It can
Right.
happen 2 or 3 years down the line.
Absolutely.
Your 1,500 US dollars and whatever you have paid when it was 7 or 12. What does administrative cost include? And
Yeah.
since you're having these concerns and see real issues surfacing, I think it is quite in order to say it's not
Mm-hmm.
acceptable that,
No, it's not.
I have to
It's
go over
not.
the indenture. I need some explanation. You need an explanation.
Yeah.
And I think, yes, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and because I have vested interest there, I am entitled to that information. And so
Mm-hmm.
when you have an administrative office, then you have to have persons who are prepared to update in writing what's going on.
Yeah. Right.
And you later will bode well. So what does the administrative cost include? It can't just include paper and ink.
Right.
Talk to me, right?
No, it's true.
I really can understand this too. Diane
Exactly.
is not one of those persons that's going to
That's
promote and market. But if there are concerns, push it under the table. I think that is disingenuous, and I do not subscribe to that.
it is very disingenuous. Very, very disingenuous, Diane. And to be honest, I've wondered the same. So administrative costs has to be more than just I'm preparing your indenture. Here it is. Now you have to get your own survey done. Um And at times, even if you have to go find your plot, you have to pay somebody to go out and help you find your plot. Like what?
Correct.
Like we're so the money that I'm paying, the 1,500 or 1,200 or even 700 that I'm paying. How does it? I mean, that's more than doubled in what 6 years? Is it in 6 years since 2019, 17, 18,
Correct.
19, something like that? So yeah, that's something that I often wondered about. Like why is this? Um, and you have to get your own survey done, or the cadastral, as they say, which is in the neighborhood of 2,000 per plot. So if you're somebody that bought five, six, seven plots, that means that is how much you
Correct.
have to pay per plot to get your cadastral done. And
Correct.
then, something that I'd like to share on here, Diane, is that if you sometimes when you purchase land, they'll tell you, oh, you don't need to register it first. You can just go ahead and start building. Well, when you do go register your land, now you are registering improved land. It is no longer unimproved land. So your cost to register those lands have skyrocketed. But when you are dealing with the administrative body, no one is telling you these things. They're, oh no, you're fine. Go ahead. You can
Correct.
register it later. People, then I'll say we're here to assist. So, I want you all to be mindful and tell me how many other YouTubers out there you've heard give you this information, you know. And so, it kind of puts you as the owner into quite a conundrum. It's like, oh, no, I've fully built my house because of the delay from the administrative. My house is fully built. So when I go to land commission now to finally register my land, because after 3, 4 years, you finally get it right. When they come out to look at the land, they're like, oh, there's a house here. So now it's
Ah,
looking like you bought this land with the house. They don't know if it's you build it or you bought the house with it. So now they're charging you for registration based on the improvements on the land.
correct.
So
Guys,
again, you go back. Okay, so if you're going to administer correct information. Administer
exactly so.
to people in a way that they would want to recommend, you know, and say, "Oh wow, this person is doing a good job." But again, um, yeah. Anyway, I'll reserve the rest of my opinions.
Okay. It's opinions you have based on facts. And that's when
Absolutely.
it's not emotion. And
Yeah,
that is what
yeah,
we do here.
yeah. But
Right?
I'll reserve
And I'm
my
going to say
opinion.
this
Yeah,
because what Madam Jackie and I am doing on this lab, right, is for the global space.
yeah,
We must not, it must never be interpreted that we choose to break certain things
yeah.
because that is not part of any clique
Right.
nor group to withhold. Yes? Because that type of affair, who knows who and who does know who, don't know who. Those are
Mm-hmm.
favors. When you hear terms about pay to play, what me a
Mm.
play? What me a play?
Right. What
Yeah?
am I playing?
What do you mean? I'm going to say this here right here now in the global space. You see, when you're in cliques and in group and who knows who, and you're paying
Mhm.
to play, it means a
Yeah,
plot for 1,500 that I'm going to sell. I sell
yeah.
to Wheelie Paul. I tell
Hmm.
Wheelie Paul it costs 1,500. Yes?
Yeah,
But to Bossa Lee says, Diane, just give me 800 and we're good to go.
yeah.
So Madam Accountant, Madam Jackie, deduct
Mm.
800 from the 1,500 when we take from Wheelie.
Yeah, yeah,
How much money in my hand? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 700 US dollars in my pocket.
yeah.
I don't pay to play.
Exactly.
When if anybody I'm working on their behalf, And when you advertise a cost, that's exactly what it is. There's no favors. So when you decide whose call you're going to take, whose text you're going to respond to, yes, who has an error without an allocation document or an indenture, and that is done within weeks or so, then you're paying to play.
Yeah.
But Diane's mindset is bigger, wider, because Ghana is much more. And so therefore, there are going to be what is acceptable and what is unacceptable. If there are errors on your annotation, they must be corrected and be ready for pickup.
Yeah.
Within 7 days. If there are errors on your indenture, waiting almost a year for that.
2 years, 3 years.
Stand up. 2 years and 3 years. I'm going to say this to you. You got to do better. You have got to do better. Because the Pan-African village, the size of the Pan-African village, Madam Jackie, is way bigger than someone's personality.
Absolutely.
Or however they interpret being offended.
Absolutely.
When I have to come to Asebu, if a client sends me, it costs them.
Absolutely.
You have to pay me. So if I leave all the way from Accra and head to Asebu, and it is known, oh man,
it's
must I just sit down and be complicit?
Yeah.
And I can't get calls returned, and I keep here in the office. What does administrative cost include? Because Madam Jackie, you know the salary scale here in Ghana. I put it to you, you can even have 3 other persons in that office, and you're not even going to pay them $200.
Yep.
You know, who I am working with as an independent. I don't have no concerns like that, because any client I have, I will look like a little friend bird. I will look like a puppy show.
Yep.
That is what it is. You look like a puppy show. So if there's an issue at this stage with survey, it's incorrect, explain that. Who is going to stand the cost? Exactly. If you put up a fence wall and somebody comes and say, hey, you have to tear that down, who stands the cost?
Who's going to bear the cost? Exactly.
And
who's going to bear the cost? Or is it the usual? No, Diane, is it the usual? Oh, sorry. Oh.
Jackie. And the last thing I will say, and hand it over to you, Jackie, is when you can hold up an indenture for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, how I understand that you can demand whether nicely or not so nicely, that while they're not building, get your administration in order.
Together, exactly.
Get it together.
Yes, because I the fear of building
in Ghana, Madam Jackie is right there. And why am I saying all of this? Because I'm telling you that in the event you happen to be a client of mine, and you think, then I'm going to give you the facts.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the facts. Because you cannot be forced out. Nobody can just take back your plot like that kind of bill.
Right.
When you have serious
when there are issues. Exactly, when there are serious issues.
And if there is a penny section who is cutting and going through for them, more power to you. But what you're creating, you don't work like me, because I'm not a slave and I don't follow back.
Yeah.
What is A must be A. And as I said, the more we like you, is the more we have to toe the line, correct?
Yes.
If I don't like it, there's no line to talk. I'm in another day in your space.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Madam Jackie, I have it over to you, please, darling.
Yes. Okay, and as you hand it over to me, let me respond to our friend Myrna. Myrna says, "What is the procedure to register your land? And if you have more than one plot, is the fee for each plot is 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 the fee for each plot or the whole? I think you meant the whole property, please." And then you said, "Can we speak offline?" Yes. In regards to that, Myrna, yeah, we would need to speak offline to either Diane, or myself. You can reach out and we can you know
Yeah.
get it
Break that
get
down
into that
further.
first. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, because it takes more than this live to get into the nitty gritty of all of that. So
But what
we'll
I would safely say to you, you either can reach out to me, ja to Ghana at gmail.com. My email address is in the description. Or you can reach out to Jackie on her email. Her thing is on the description. But what I can say to you is
yeah,
that one of the things you will have to provide if you're touching me, I would need to know where is your land, where did you buy it, i.e. what region, etc. like that.
right,
And get from you whether it is two land or otherwise. Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
understand, Mark? And
yes,
so if you have that information, then it will make things a little bit easier. Thanks for
yeah,
that. And I will break that down too, because sometimes, Jackie, one size shoes don't fit all, one would think.
absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
a hell of a thing with this land thing, guys. This
It
land
really
thing don't
is,
go so
and you
down,
have to be, yeah,
burn
you
out.
have to be very on top of it because you'll end up getting wrong information, and what I'm saying is tried and true. Like I literally walked into the land commission office, sat down, and had a conversation with someone at the land commission. I have a surveyor who works at the land commission. So this is exactly the information coming out of those government offices. So I'm not just hypothesizing or making assumptions. This came from the land commission office themselves. In regards to the issues. Diane, and I'll tell you. And again, I speak from a place of personal experience. So when I
Yes.
started building my property at Pan African Village, um, and it ended up costing me because they miscalculated my boundaries. And I had put up part of a wall, and even I did the foundation for a security house. Come to realize that they misjudged to my benefit by about, let me see, more than 12 feet, by about 10 feet. So here I am having to take down the wall, and the foundation for the security house remains because it was a foundation. So, and who bore the cost?
There you
I,
go.
I had to bear the cost. So I'm not just up here um tooting water out my rear end. Um this is personal experience, and you know those things happen.
Yes.
Happen.
Yes.
Now, had it been, I don't know, that was in the beginning. That was almost 3 years ago. Had it been now, I honestly don't know what would happen if it is found so much later.
There
But
you
for me,
go.
it was found shortly thereafter. Once I acquired those plots, I had started building almost immediately. So I don't know if that be the case, exactly what would happen.
And that's the
Because,
key, Jackie,
yeah,
because
that
you're
is the key.
talking almost 4 years on.
Three, yeah,
Cost
three,
of
a little
dynamic,
less than three.
right?
Yeah.
So with what I am personally experiencing,
Yeah.
yes, with administration,
Yeah.
what does Diane intend to do,
Exactly.
Jackie?
How do we
Well, I'm
resolve
going to
that?
say this to you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold the line. I am still promoting Pan African Village Asebu. Yeah, but
Yes.
guess what? Any client that reaches out to me, I want you to understand I am seeking an independent surveyor
Yes.
that will accompany me down there to
Yeah.
do it. Do you
Yeah.
understand? You follow me, Madam Jackie?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
if I say to you, Jackie, I'm coming down and bringing a surveyor, just follow me, come and check out it. That's what I intend to do, because I'm going to say this to you. My reliance with the office is to get the paperwork.
Absolutely.
But I have to ensure that paperwork is pristine. Yes? But I also explain that to my client, because I operate in truth. And so I will say, this is the time that it will take, not what the administration tells me.
Right.
Because that is a lie. If it were not so, I will be waiting almost a year.
I know.
Anybody 2-3 years for indenture.
Yeah.
But always remember.
That's excessive and
There you go,
quite incompetent.
Imagine if you had a client
Yeah.
overseas and they don't know why. What are you going to say? You have to tell them. And guys, this is where I say, when we bring these things, yes?
Yeah.
In order to get better, you have to be prepared. And any individual in business, any form of business, that only want to deal with the sugar, yes?
Yeah.
And when the sunlight come in, won't put it under. Diane is going to be careful of those. Be careful of those. Diane is going to bring it to you. And then the question is, how do we navigate? How do we move on?
Yeah.
And my recommendation, Madam Jackie, I hope you attend that town hall. I don't even come across from down there. Right?
Yeah.
You're my concern. Jackie, I'm not doing it right. No. I am saying questions that you guys down there, especially those of you overseas doing your little thing. Request newsletter. Request updates.
Regular updates.
Exactly. Going on YouTube channel or hearing this one tell you what is going on here. You have invested in it. Right or wrong, Madam Jackie?
No, you're absolutely right. And funny enough, and I'm going to admit it here, you're telling me about this town hall. I didn't know about it, but I will be going.
But like, Jackie, what? But Samuel, I tell you, this my girl, put on your clothes and step down there, because remember we collaborate.
Guys, you don't know how we do it already, Diane. Look, girl, I will be there in Jackie's fashion. My usual fashion.
Yes. Yeah. I tell you, that town hall is coming up, and one of the things I want you to raise, Madam Jackie, is newsletter. Everybody that's on social media, they're on WhatsApp or text. They need a newsletter coming out of the Sable administration.
Exactly. It's an established community. Why don't we have a newsletter?
Monthly update. You need a monthly update. And you need to have meetings going on twice a month. Because it would be
ideal.
Jackie, they already know that they have a significant amount of investors, who still live out.
Exactly. Why?
And they need to going on. Right? 1,500, 1,500 USD per plot for administrative fees. I am saying to you that
I should get something. I should get something for that.
Right? And I'm sure you can afford to get even 2 more admin staff members in there who is able to answer calls, return phone calls, respond to email, and keep you up to date.
It's not that difficult. It really is not that difficult.
Right?
It's not that
you don't have to
difficult.
You know, if you don't respect, you're not here. But I respect myself. Some of them really need about respect me. It's down to you.
Exactly.
Right? But when we're doing business, you better put on the business hat. You better put on the professionalism. When you get that money and you exchange for cash for the receipt, then everybody is the same. Whether one person invests $700 US, 1,500, or another one invests 1 million. Yes.
Exactly. It's still
the public.
The same.
It must not be. It must not be visible that you have no regard. We always know we may have to deal with the heavy hitters, but it must not be where the others are cast away.
Yeah.
Like garbage.
I'll
Yeah.
soon be going. I'll soon be going there more regularly, Diane. Don't worry yourself. You know.
Well,
But
Madam Jackie, I tell you to do something for me personally because I can't call no more. Yeah,
yeah,
I tell you that
I
already.
know.
I can
I
call no
know.
more. And that is surveillance. Yes,
I
you
know.
see how the
Yeah.
future looks, right?
Yeah, I
In order
know.
to make see the
I know.
language,
I love the fuchsia on you. It's. I mean, girl, you're just glowing.
we put
You're absolutely glowing.
Jackie,
Yeah.
any other thoughts? Any other
Ah,
thoughts?
not really. Not really. I will have an announcement in another 6 to 8 weeks or so for our viewers. I'll brief you up on that. But it's quite exciting. Another opportunity. So and
No.
I want to big up. I always have to big up Synovia Ridley. Welcome, welcome, Synovia. You always tune in. Big up yourself. Big up your good self. Yes.
Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome. Myrna said thanks. You're welcome, Myrna. Don't worry yourself,
Yes,
man. We're
Myrna.
good with you.
Yeah, we'll
We're
hear
good.
from you
Sure,
hopefully,
we're
Myrna.
good.
Yeah, reach out.
Sure, sure.
I'm at Bold and Abroad on YouTube. Bold and Abroad. Just send me a message, and I will definitely or Diane, and we'll definitely reach back out to you. You
Yeah,
know.
man, we're good. Did we
Yes.
cover everything in the description, Jackie? The encroachment thing
Um.
did we cause a concern? Because what you
Yes.
did, just imagine
Yeah.
if somebody came, all right, Jackie, they have to sort that out.
I
Yeah?
know. I know. It was something. But yeah. It was something else. Like I had to literally move my wall forward because they were basically taking a portion of my land at first when it was done. And I hope to God nobody comes back and says, "Oh, we also made another mistake. You have to move it back." Listen, something. Oh, no, that hear about me on Ghana News Channel on TV1 or something because listen. Oh no, that hear about it
No.
because I don't have time for nonsense.
But
I
it
don't
would
have
be
time for that
quite
kind of
in
nonsense.
between that that is serious, Jackie, because as
Yeah,
I
it,
said,
it is
the
serious.
person
So
who I knew, it was a sore. It was, and of course, I was like, so what do you do? Do you? We're talking way after the fact. House don't be living and the owners next door came. So guys,
I know.
these are the questions that we are putting, and admin, they have an obligation because
Yeah,
everything comes up the admin. And as I
yeah,
learned, Jackie, and you can confirm that in agenda, the paperwork
yeah.
comes out of the village for
Exactly.
their
It's part of
show.
your payment. It's part
There
of the
you go.
payment in addendum. You get your indentures, and I believe you get your survey. And don't quote me on the survey part. But all the paperwork is supposedly included in all of that. So yeah, I mean, again, it's where I'm currently building. And I'm still going to push the Pan African Village. I think there's a lot of potential there. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, and I
Absolutely.
don't know for those who are on here who missed it, they are doing the main road that leads to the not inside the Pan African Village, but the main road that comes off of the main road to the Pan African Village is being reconstructed. It's part of the whole facelift that is going on here in Ghana. And though right now it is a bit painful and dusty, I definitely welcome it, Diane, because it will definitely help us in our movements and
Yes.
in developments. And like I said,
Yes.
my commercial plot that I have at Pan African Village is almost on that main road. It's the first thing
Nice.
you come to when you enter into the main entrance at the Pan African Village. So I'm glad that I was able to secure that and see
Well,
that
I'm
vision
glad
come
you
to
can
here.
secure that because now I can
Yeah,
promote your own and say when you're ready to
yeah.
sell.
Yes,
Anybody
investors
can
and
get
developers,
some
welcome
invitation.
to help me build this big shopping mall.
You never know, Jackie. You know what I mean?
You,
When the
you
bottom
never
line,
know. I'm putting
that's
it
a
out
good
in the universe. Yeah, I'm putting
that's
it
a
in the
good buy that
universe.
you have,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's
So
it. Hold the line with
yes,
your land and the money that
absolutely.
you have down at a say
Yes.
Pan African village,
Yes,
right?
and I'll say
But
this also that
yes,
guys, we're please understand, Diane and I, we're not just talking, we walk in the talk. You understand? I mean, we also invest, and so we're not encouraging you to do something that we don't do. Okay, we are movers and shakers, so don't play.
check it out. Hey, Guys, Madam Jackie, when she ready to put on the American side, I saw them Diane is
Okay.
talking about what Diane is
Don't play,
talking about.
girl. Okay.
Life of this thing is that's an American. This is one Jamaican here, where right? But a Madam
Yes.
Jackie on the American side. Guys, I
I'm
tell you something.
multicultural.
I know I want you guys not to lose out.
Yeah.
Jackie, I know people work hard for every dollar. Right
Yeah.
now, Jackie, I want to tell my loved ones, associates, and friends in New York.
Yeah.
If you guys are in the state of New York, be
Them
careful.
under
Jackie
blizzard.
got
Them
the
under
people the
blizzard
school
right now.
start
I'm not
being
doing
normal.
English. Yeah.
Please be careful, right? And that's what I want to shout out going on with that weather condition there.
Yeah.
And so when people have to get up and go to work to get there, and those Jackie who have been laboring and doing their thing 20, 30, 40 years, and they say,
Huh?
okay, is this real? I don't have time for play with it. You
No.
understand me? I put myself in other people's shoes. I don't come out of another school that some people come out of.
Yeah.
My is so different. And so I know sometimes for you guys it may not be palatable some of the things that Diane is, but it's my passion
Mm.
for keeping it 100.
Me
And
too,
anything
that I
it's
know
you
no, I know
is
no other
the
way because I always tell people this, Diane. I'm not going to lie to you because I'm too old to remember the lie. So it's easier for me to tell you the truth because me not gonna remember the lie. I'm
yeah,
like,
because sometimes you
I'm
tell
like,
Jackie
what did
something
I
you can't
tell you
remember.
again? Yeah, me can't remember the lie them. So it's better me just tell you the truth and deal with it. You understand? Because it will come out the
It's
same
simple.
each and every time. Yeah.
And it's one of those things that and I will say this in closing for myself. If I like you, I hold you at a higher level than someone I
Yeah.
really love. That. Now I love everybody because God commanded
Yeah.
me to love. But I don't like a lot of persons. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I don't like them. But I
Yeah.
know in business, I be
Yeah.
respectful.
Absolutely.
Yes? In business.
Yeah.
But I'm going to speak the truth because I know the truth can stand up anywhere.
Yeah.
When you have the truth on your side, you're good to go.
Yeah.
And so,
It's true.
you know,
It's true. It's so
we're
easy.
building something, but at the end of the day, it's real.
Yeah.
Hence, real talk.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to hide from you. If I don't want to talk to you, I will tell you I said, please do. I said, please, let's close this communication.
Yeah.
I
We're
wish
done
you
here.
all the way.
We're
But
done
if you
here.
need me and I'm acting on your behalf, you will get Diane's.
Oh yes.
You will
Full
get
hundred.
Diane.
Full hundred. Full hundred.
Yeah? If
Yes.
Jackie here I coming down and see about people. I said, Jackie, look at me, I'm coming and get ready, get ready, get ready, get set. Ready, 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 ready. It has to be an emergency or something. But I
Yeah.
can't. And you are going to know unless it's extenuating circumstances. And you know, we have experienced that with our dear friend that passed away.
Yeah.
So, guys, thanks for rocking with Diane S. and Madam Jackie. Jackie, anything else
Yeah.
you want to see? Close on this channel over there, over close. Guys, I love
No,
you.
that's it. I just
I hope you enjoy the content.
yes, I
Watch
just
it,
want
guys.
to send out well wishes for those who are suffering through that blizzard in the northeast.
Oh,
I beg you
yes,
stay warm. And
yes.
you see the sun shining here behind me up in the window. This is where we want it to come from. When I show off pounder, but just listen, only come get a little bit of the sunshine. You see how me I glow?
Jackie, I'll straight away. Madam Jackie,
Anyway,
it's a
we
pleasure
thank you all for
talking.
tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in.
Guys,
We
look at
enjoy.
me. Give me a
Yes,
like. We have no technical difficulties. Like it up, the man. You know, notice. No technical difficulties today, Jackie.
I know. I know. We give
No.
all God all the glory today.
Oh,
Even though
every time.
I know, even though my lights are out, so we're going to run now so I can have a little battery.
Okay, guys, and I'm glad. Thanks again,
Yes. Yes.
everyone, and see you on the next one. Okay,
All
so
right.
again, like,
Take care.
share, subscribe, go to Jackie's
Yes.
channel, And Diane is Jamaica. And
Yes.
see you
Take
on the
care.
next one.
Yes.
God
Walk good.
bless. Thank you. Walk good.
All
Medicine.
right. Yes.